This is Maktum Kajubi, a Ugandan university student and environmental activist being arrested. The police detained him after a protest in Kampala against Uganda's oil drilling in the Lake Albert region and the EACOP pipeline. And this is him later undergoing an X-ray for the injuries he sustained. Doctors say his bones aren't broken, but he is in pain.
Maybe I need some continuous massage and also some medication that is going to give me, though right now I had no money for the medication. So he told me I should get the money and come back and get the medication.
Maktum goes back where it happened. Here, a police truck knocked him off a motorbike while he was trying to escape arrest. He's been arrested more than 10 times while protesting against Uganda's oil projects. Today, Maktum is at the law courts in Kampala. This time, he's not the one in the dock. 11 fellow activists have been jailed for protesting against a bank that is supporting the project.
They were delivering a petition to KCB Bank to requesting them to withdraw from the EACOP project. So they have been in prison for 3 months almost. And that's why we are here, to stand in solidarity with them.
So what exactly is EACOP? It is a 1,400-kilometer heated oil pipeline still under construction. The pipeline will allow landlocked Uganda to export and sell crude oil from its Kingfisher and Tilenga drilling sites. From there, it skirts Lake Victoria, then enters Tanzania, ending at the port of Tanga. The $5 billion project is backed by French Total Energies and the China National Offshore Oil Corporation. Uganda and Tanzania each hold a 15% share. Oil companies and governments insist the project meets the highest environmental standards, but critics say the risks far outweigh the benefits. The drilling takes place close to vulnerable ecosystems like Machishon Falls National Park, home to elephants, giraffes, and endangered species. A potential oil spill could affect Lake Victoria, Africa's largest freshwater lake. Over 40 million people in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania rely on its water for fishing and farming.
The Albertine Rift region is a very fragile ecosystem. Very fragile in the sense that if any spill happens, a lot of our biodiversity will be disrupted or even destroyed. And we have seen some of these spills. It may have not been directly on oil. We saw a spill happen when they were digging a geothermal well, and the spill went into the lake. It affected the water body. Although efforts were made to seal it off quickly, but the impact was felt.
There is also a human cost. Tens of thousands have been or will be displaced to make way for the pipeline. Many rights groups say without fair compensation. The government took some landowners who refused to move to court.
I think that is the unfortunate part that government has shown to the people of Uganda, because if it is a good resource for us, if it is a pipeline that is meant for us, why should our people be jailed? Why should they be intimidated? Why should they be beaten in any way?
But we are here to deliver our petition.
Maktum and other students against EACOP argue that Uganda government's investment in the oil sector fuels the climate crisis. But law enforcement has responded with a heavy hand, and President Yoweri Museveni is doubling down. He believes that oil will transform the country's economy, bringing jobs and revenues.
The plan will be implemented according to schedule.
Uganda's energy minister is emphatic that the project will go ahead, saying Uganda has invested a lot of money in exploration and in critical infrastructure and is now drilling. She also said that the protesters have failed to appreciate why countries like Uganda are involved in such projects. For many protesters, their activism has come at a cost. Maktum has missed graduation. His family ties are afraid. His younger sister is very worried about him.
He must abandon activism, whether he likes it or not. I don't know how ready he is to quit, but I really don't support him risking his life.
My family, we used to be farmers. We used to grow crops, and we used to predict seasons, that this is a rainy season, we are going to plant, but it's not there anymore. It's not there. So I am fighting for them too. Dying is not a reason, because people are also dying because of climate change.
The pipeline construction is more than 60% complete, even though some global banks and insurers have withdrawn financing, citing human rights and environmental risks. Yet Uganda presses on, betting that all will lift millions out of poverty. Despite the harsh repression they face, Maktoum and others are determined to continue exposing the threats posed by the EACOP pipeline.